So have you noticed that hat usage has gone up dramatically these days? I find myself wearing a hat whenever I go out, or if I'm on a Zoom meeting, or even if I'm making a video like this. And we've got all sorts of hats that we wear, right? I've got running hats. I have a lot of those. I've got golf hats. Sometimes I'll wear the old golf hat around. I've got commemorative hats, like this sweet one right here. I've got straw hats. Don't even know how I came upon this one, but it gets used for snowmen mainly anymore. Of course, I have nice winter hats, you know, that I can wear when it's really cold. And I even have hats of God's favorite sports team. So, you know, I have all sorts of hats. I wear them all the time. Maybe you do as well. And of course, there's a reason why we wear hats so much anymore. And that's because we're trying to cover up this. You know, the fact that we haven't had a haircut in 6 weeks, that we probably haven't washed our hair, brushed our hair, or combed our hair in days, if not weeks. And so we want to just cover this up, right? So rather than taking the time to clean up, we just cover up, problem solved. You know, I was kind of joking with a friend the other day about this, and I realized that I used to wear a metaphorical hat whenever it came to God. Whenever I would go to church, whenever I would hang around Christian people, I felt this need to put this hat of pretense on in order to cover up the messiness of my soul. I don't know why I did it, but I felt like I needed to. But I don't do that anymore. I've learned that first, it's a futile thing to hide your mess from God because he pretty much sees it anyway. And I've also learned that God accepts me just as I am. He accepts me in the messiness of my soul. And get this, not only does he accept me that way, but in being accepted like that, I'm actually in a position where some of the mess of my soul can get cleaned up and looking a little bit better. So in these days of pandemic, and when we're a little lackadaisical in our grooming habits, plop on the old hat whenever you need to cover up the mess that is your hair. But when it comes to God, when it comes to the church, let's have a hats off policy. Let's come as we are and find his unconditional acceptance.